na ohwe Maradona na obobo uhu no
Obi encourage me say me that time na sayokraso ya brand here sir.
Oh yeah, me dem ya brand here pa.
You can oka 86
2 years.
Wow. That time no na ya kakra na we form 5 wa. Yes sir. Obi. Yeah, but in those days,
Yeah.
Now you compare Maradona with
World Pele.
And yeah, man, you share your argument. The argument is now based upon say Maradona time, you know, not phonetics woman.
Yeah.
That's scientific woman kakra. Compare with Pele. In the time beyond, now me make me my chinny pan say baller Maradona born Pele movie. If you say hey, unya those our more nim our Pele.
Yes.
He said, because it's a baby, I'm 70 years. I was 73 no money idea. Because Pele, the only the Pele was good or bob from pole to pole, coco share those things. But Maradona was good. I can tell you.
Diego Armando Maradona.
Oh, you brutal. Now me there, sir, ne hand of you know.
Yeah, 86 there no. Only England.
Only England there no. If we are so bien hono mo su se kroma nyina do mo se go mutie su da. Aje Maradona penalty mi ayebi.
Wow.
What you say?
Wow.
The goal was good. I don't think I'm go buga after that how many Germany match be fun. I think that was I think 90 or 92 hobby.
Yes.
Yon bo pa chinchimo mo nsane ade na that time na our player ba could be can. I think Bulu Chaga or something.
Oh, okay.
And the three new gunnets. And I'm 90 me Cambo Argentina. Ever show to see her. Because I'm in Germany, fan house be.
Yeah.
Na giddy Germany for John who baby in ye. Last minute to be there, just some one penalties be. Say, I didn't knock you.
In the more I'm share on Facebook, like, we who the hand of God go, no? And it was too obvious. Then Sanin so close, so I'm surprised. Say, and they are va
and there's over come back now play. Yeah,
but he did it so fast.
And so quick.
Say will be very, very quick. He did not add the say ube. And I hear say we call Naples in Italy.
Yeah.
He is worshipped like a god.
Because he left the team from nowhere.
Baby, or do you free Lake
European Cup. Now Maradona was only one player. I almost say Messi, but Maradona was one player. So that or the match more. Every coach tried to decide and say, yeah, man, players to attack in Krabe 4 or 5.
No, mujina so.
I won't be a what I say. It that time so. I know the man Napoli. Never for time for me. And I'm because support Napoli.
Yeah.
Italian teams. I know the team partner Maradona team I'm because support. If you all call me, say they need team be out. What you say?
Oh, okay.
Obi, I can tell you, say, in that time, the Napoli, they need to get about 2 or 3, another 2 strikers added to Maradona. And to move focus on the son. Muya the answer about him.
No, Omu use as a decoy.
Or distribute ball.
Other players.
Now distribute balls.
Yeah.
Munina.
Yeah. Edwin Phillips, Takra, they will say, Obi, those of us who saw Pele at the World Cup finals in Mexico in 1970, like Kweku Bakon, know what we are talking about. Into your money say, boy Pele boy, you know. Boy Pele boy. Who's an may compare Messi, Maradona, but almost say Pele, no. And only say according to FIFA, the greatest of all time, at least in the last century, in the last 100 years, no, a world Pele. But if be free, say no.
But Obi, that one I have a problem.
World Pele, you know.
You see, apart from say, what Pele say me man say that me who no. And man say that when the matches.
Yeah. But Maradona the ocean the matches.
But all times I know can't that all times Pele no.
Yeah.
And then after FIFA, you who say corruption woman. I didn't who say na bias. Because you see, I can tell you say Maradona there not all time be woman.
Yeah.
FIFA phone to me no. You abandon anyhow. O call be samba. Ojina now said the guy is a machine.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
And you know, that is why all time, no one say how Maradona the bobo.
Yeah.
Into an yanko drug test. Yanko say.
That's another there was basis. But at least Mutiemia, videos, famous skills of Maradona. Videos ni rolling on Facebook. Mo pe soccer no, mo pe football no, mo ko Facebook sisi a mo be hu. Masa Maradona no nim. Me say hwe on baby a corner pole no. Otimi de obi ko gina hɔ atwe no ma.
Me say ball na obo no. Huh?
Wow. That's really good. In the share of Facebook, you would see the videos, no, really good.
Media na my ya na me tai kan say, bia ora kwaku ba akon bi say do mo ka omro be to Pele me na make be Pele man who Pele ball share that ball but say obo maame because maame to no.
Yeah.
But on their era, they almost don't betumi aka no.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
But Maradona time, the system is not the same. Because that time it has been improved.
So Messi, system is the same. This is Messi boss is here.
Messi bobo. I mean, that is life. I mean, for me, Obi say to make us Obi to be mature. I mean,
okay.
I will never have any problem if Messi is better than Maradona today. Me, I haven't done that assessment.
Yeah.
But me okay about energy.
The who from Maradona.
Energy and ye nyina atiase a ye hwe Messi. Energy na Maradona the bobo. Nye bi na Messi bo.
Okay.
Messi all time get normal of health within the field. Onyamwa the way but Maradona was like one person. Well, Maradona betumi atwemo from the center to the pole. Messi. Yeah, these days, maybe a skill also edo kakra. Because in Kuala Lumpur, maybe I win bo chain first, no.
Yeah.
Until maybe you won't get that opportunity. Maybe I will channel kakra that kind of thing. You won't get it because a year the way they play their from is game, information now they born. You think guys maybe are watching from center to the pole.
Yeah. But I want to say interestingly, there is this goal. The similarities are huge. I think it was Argentina against England. And on Maradona chin obia wo park ne so ebo share or three defenders be 6. And Mekai said Barca and Sone say what's against Real Betis? Real Betis was one of Getafe. Barca de Getafe. Wow. So no Messi so chin defenders be 6. In the amount for us, our comparison to 2 videos, no, and no, they must ask.
But me, I said that because you see, Messi can copy. Left-footed. It can happen.
And we say our condolences to the entire Argentina country in Lucy, a legend, and the world of football is where Lucy a great person. And
he's gone too soon, though.
Yeah. 60 years. Well, it's 60.
It's too early.
6-0. Yeah, 6-0. Wait, sir, is there anybody out there doubting Maradona's football prowess? I think he was a football great, but my football greatest was and is Pele. Abdul Malik Kwekubako. Wait, sir. Let me see. Obi, don't pine over Malo. Obi, what Pele was the ish. He was very good. Maradona was a synthetic player, trust me. Condolences to the Argentines. Great. Yadamunina Ase for coming through with your thoughts as well on this debate. But Chairman, Medana me huaba ansana no akwaba officially bibi aboko.
Obi, nyame dia chain. Enra
Oh, okay.
Oh, for the past they are me free have Wednesday. Some crowd say me co-steam regional talk. Yeah. Because I am a chairman of the Committee of Internal Relations. Okay. Which I have
Namobua campaign. No?
Yeah, from Eastern region. Between all the MCs and DCs on the committee, the chairman for and some of the pieces. Yeah. For the last week, my co-ya most of the coordinators, some assemblymen or maybe sympathetic to our cause and the rest. Tedra ikuye wa from place. Na bijidi se obi nyamea osini hene no. Se ene ye betena me hu se ade no mode ade ye friend se benefsin ade ne to ayi ne so. Na obi me de anya no ho komo anya ne no polls na o ye ne krasem na meka. But then esasa asem we meka because I don't want a situation where obi mekobeba na meka se obi na adu nkunim die no na obi ahye ho kom dida otiase I can tell you me say after 2017 7 January I swear na nado to the office of the president. I'm not mentioning the church Beto Kwabenya prayer ministry. So for Mami and in the after that I pay a visit. Bosha Mami ni share ni say Nanado akunya udi any kunimdie bai the shamu boss 2020 Nanado nkunimdie beye kese a chain 2016.
So for any kind.
I'm telling you. 3 years ago, me pese asem na me kano say nra na wo ka kire me. Me say 2017. That time na fe na ya so na Nanado fresh into the office. And no ka kire me say Nanado 2020 elections e be ye kese a chen de ye 2016. No be it was a challenge because I was confused. What I say? I was confused. Say into a day and an Nanado beye ama sa 2020 nkunimdie ne be 2016 because I thought say 2016 we work hard. What I say?
Yeah.
Because all the Eastern Regional Chairman Association I coordinated. Ye be me to Kufo there, me uncle Fee no mobile, we take care of them. Compare here me to aka say ya juma. And it was a challenge to me. But all the time, na me mpa ebone say na Nanado akunwa odi no obedi akunwa na ama Ghana for agina tum no betumi aka say wa ye adwuma eno na me as scratch ni ma adwen e reflect also. So wa ye adwuma ama nkunimdie kese aba. But Obi, I can tell you Nanado wa ye adwuma. 65 years in our independence today. Ope president wa hwe hia for power Ghana ha Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. President onye hia ni. Sikani wa hwe hia for ene Nanado. Because Obi villages are make nkomo amudi. And some omukano. Sometimes it touches my heart. I'm telling you, Andra, me say I spend the whole day our front place our Tiasi. I met Donko Krum for North and South. Obi. Those areas, Obi Oha. Be a bebo sumikra physical cash grano so be muda. They still do butter trade in those areas. Okay? But the confidence, the and come on, just and some more can Obi, me who dream. And I asked, how it is any more way in a yet day and an yen to be TV. But you see, it tells you how God prepared his people. Debbie America and his leadership. Nanado was a president, and today, tomorrow, to give hope to Ghana. Me on mine cost one on mine pum to no. So mine when it does wa or mine di
Ekosiisen on
so mine yani does wa. This is where at the time you face all manner of crisis.
Yeah.
And that time your leader could not figure out. But even when you are in crisis, cry and say hope no honoma Obi, it pushes you. That's where you see the light. Bible cracker. Nanado wa ye juma. Nenano na ebi na make catch Obi. Yes, me can't trust me call me who on tie road.
Yeah.
But me fa bebia sa ufri and some ekwa deso. So ufra deso ekwa saman kesi.
Yeah.
So ufra saman kesi ekwa kade. So ufri kade ko odan. Oti grona me bobono. So ufri suhun eba saman kesi. Obi. So ufri koforidua ekwa begro. Koshe ekwan. So if you have a leader, not to me be catcher, a political party leader, to me be catcher say, me my chia koya campaign, me say a year of road, me who say a year coin back okra. Obi, I'm shocked. But yeah, Obi, then me catcher, me say we can have our political differences. That one I don't have a problem. But don't be a leader like Richard Nixon. Okay? I mentioned Richard Nixon because me kaise me ba no 5th grade in Holy Hall school elementary. Now we pay a visit. So they were talking about the presidents of America. And then the child says, when they mentioned Richard Nixon, he said he's the most liar president ever we have in the country. Don't be like him. Don't be a liar. Don't be a leader who can lie through your teeth. You can say, so yeah, but they will promise you a crib, yeah, but then I can agree. Yeah, to me can say, and this idea I combine yeah. But what would be? You have seen it. And Obi, Ayawaso Wogon, baby, John Domelo Jina.
Yeah.
Obi, ko share a kwanya a what that area. Ah, oh my. Because you do a sarity upon us who so now because you're in crew fear crew. But I don't have a problem. You're near Trasako, I don't just say Trasako. What do I say? Because me and I'm here road minister. More motor Trasako, you're making Musicas and my Moloro coin.
I didn't hear.
Ah.
That's what mutual tax.
Mutual tax.
Mutual property rates.
We develop enclave no. At that time, those time properties are own. I think you're talking. That's how we develop a nation. Not just mutual tax into Kotina free. Why need your tax?
And I say more yes, I did, and that's all my parts now.
What that
make more not you, but I say on minor and yes, I did.
You can complain, but one to me can't say I was who can be out. What did they make?
I get you.
That is my point. Men can say baby, I was able to make a so why baby. But it doesn't mean so teachers could say oh coin. Oh, it obi media in commission a mashaw. Me wo GDS was an commission. And now what you mean, and then now what you mean, pay on the knife.
Yes. And
I'm so happy that the Electoral Commission, I can say, he will try as much as within 24 hours to declare results. And I'm just an animal complaining. Oh, and then I be intino, and then 24 hours. Obey then now, obey. Ah, but say if you have your system in place, 275 constituencies. Obi a dear partner besi ukwan. Say also collect every election the friends say closing results from your polling station. Awudiba Coalition Center. Obi 275. Ultimate results within 24 hours. And now almost count to 24 hours from 7 a.m. and there be a post nana. Even they still had a chance after 24 hours because
Elvis, not Elvis, sometimes the constituencies be hard to reach areas. It be how to say walk from plains abbey, over crossing so ballot no free baby in a dear bar. It be an in Accra do coalition center even in the constituency in 24 hours. And son of my about region for so I am about national. And he believes practically impossible.
But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't mean say be Biamra region and son a region about national. You have a coalition center. Coalition center, all the returning officers, what constituencies.
Yes.
They are the EC rep. Obi. So one can say some agents. I don't think NDC has prepared to have agents.
Agent for every polling station.
Will tell me what's going to be your problem. So what put your system in place? A from place Mekai. TRC, Donkokrum. How many of them in the country? Catch me. And you see, all those areas.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
It didn't take them 24 hours. It took them 24 hours. Even Dwarf Island, Honoma, and Bribia, John Mahama, Tam, Elopre, the call Honomono. Woman nam ho eba krom every day. And ra was a market day. Could be some say, Oma to Dwarf Island, Oma Medija Kromana, Oma Medija, baby, a pantone be 10 in home. It can take on 24 hours. You see, so, and near mana, ye kosu kromhan, Obi. Me, I am a homity. Me, Jason Casabre, 1 week before the elections, Obi, and the Electoral Commission came more masum duekakra. And believe, say, at least they are credible agency. They are continue doing this. Me, Obi, the confidence level is that, and this knows that they are going to lose the elections.
Onim, those are issues, main issues, no, to the member. Na ya science wa ko Ekosiisen so ni ma me fa we ntwem se me wo two issues also me bohu de Roma etifo etina mama honorable Kodwedu Asare akwaba. And the new patriotic party the youth dialogue jumedia baso Alisa Hotel, and it will be live on Asempa 94.7 FM in the Enya Pong Ekosiisen pepepe the air so the youth dialogue be fan live Asempa FM so intimontion and so enfama live from the Alisa Hotel shall 7 p.m. pepepe na yafa event no the atoamo so the youth dialogue Asempa FM. So in the place you would want to make a date and get to listen to them. In a related development, NDC had a statement about some few minutes ago. Now, statement is signed by Comrade Johnson Asiedun Ketia. Ekase NDC postpones probity and accountability march in memory of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings to Monday, 30th November 2020. NAA 25th, into 5 days' time. Monday, and aside Jumedian Ebeba. So I must say, following our meeting with the Greater Accra Regional Police Command over the probity and accountability march, where had been slated for Thursday, that's tomorrow, 26th March 2020, we've agreed to reschedule the date for the march to Monday, 30th November 2020. The postponement is to enable the police provide us with the needed security during the march in accordance with the Public Order Act 1994, Act 491. The Probity and Accountability March is being organized by the NDC in conjunction with the other political parties and civil society organizations in honor of the memory and legacy of the founder of the NDC and Ghana's fourth Republic, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. The route for the march, as discussed and agreed with the police, is as follows. Convergent point will be Obra Sport through to Farisco Traffic Light, Accra Poly Road in the NA Accra Technical University Road, through the Ghana Law School Road, and to Rawlings Cycle, and finally to the Osikan Park. The march will commence at 6 a.m. prompt. The party believes that it is imperative to rally Ghanaians to uphold and respect the principles of probity and accountability enshrined in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, particularly at this time that corruption and nepotism have reached unprecedented levels in the country. The NDC kindly invites all its seeming supporters, political parties, including the ruling NPP, CSOs, and the general public to join in this march, which is a befitting tribute to the memory of Ghana's foremost anti-corruption giant. Okay, into this statement is dated in Accra this 25th day of November 2020, signed by Comrade Johnson Asiedun Ketia, General Secretary. And Henry Nana Boache say he's already at Alisa Hotel getting ready for the youth dialogue. Henry Nana Boache, baby friend Nana B, lawyer Henry Nana Boache, national youth organizer Emma NPP. In Nana B say we do Alisa Hotel that preparing for the youth dialogue program. And you will be live on Asempa FM from 6:30 Koni Ebefane live the Abremo Intimontion and so Emfa MIA. Honorable Kodwedu Asare, Acting Director Special Duties NDC Akwa Banaten.
Yenia Obi.
Ekoye.
Adumakwa.
Oshe Maradona kakra.
Oh, of course. Say Maradona there. Oh yeah. We were say a senior. Or nim kakra, but we enjoyed him. Yeah, and especially as you said, 1986. Yes, at that time I secondary school team. Now, you know, I think it was 82. Now, my first ever World Cup.
Hey, sir.
And second one, the build up for the second one, no, nothing be 86 there, no. 86 there, no. But those days, no TV, no issue. Maybe I have a Korea TV, no, na issues. You know, but all the way to 90s, no. 1990 was one year, no. So I paid attention to the 1990 World Cup, and once again he was there on the Kanijia. Now
Okay, Kanijia.
Yeah, Kanijia. He was crazy. Just say, Maradona, Beshisha Kanijia, no the ball at 2 amana. Or no. It was just beautiful, the two of them, that combination. And then now last minute, Jürgen Klinsmann, they some friends say buffer so acrobatic, emoji penalty, finals. Other than me who robbery behind this. No. The robbery. The guy dived. Opened the knife throat. Guy the knife cano. But that time now a friend saying referee no just say just an opportunity and just whistle. Before I didn't know by you talking inside.
Watch how many at the Arsenal match now referee no say jama emra Arsenal Bobo a kitu be na say na I don't know, go and check, keep playing. Now to say referee for the salon of form so to say
referee were interested.
What you say? Mr. Michel didn't to miss this. I also the Miami
but trust me, baller Maradona boy, Marinche Pele. That match, but we watch. But you see, Omuna football. You see, they built football. What I say, they made football attractive to the world. It when it comes to the legendary aspect, no, and not just the on-field contribution. Do you understand? And yet the global effect as an individual or the bar. Football move and no more and a man was greatest of all time. You know, and yet just the fact that he was the best on the field, even though that was also part of the
he was a total package.
Everything about and the development of football within that period at the ban on sustaining and creating interest and brought business or made business out of the business part they looked at that bit and gave him that but when who say foresee the Messi about share equation please don't do this. Messi how player but one-sided player young fan on board grabber you look at two national team on both two. What are you talking about? When you're talking about legendary players, we are talking about those who perform in their national teams and perform in their clubs.
Where performer? You know he's the all-time leading goal scorer.
It doesn't matter. Well, how about in where?
Argentina.
Oh, Massa. Then you goal scoring. And then now you can't football contribution to football. I say goal scoring. Oh, Massa.
Who's you on performing in the national team?
Massa, he
goals.
Massa. Are you telling me, say, because Asamoah is the all-time he plays better than Abedi Pele? What are you talking about, Massa? It's debatable. There is no way. Would you carry Abedi Pele Asamoah on one platform? It's not possible. Contribution to football. Please, no way. But I mean, goal scoring here. We'll give it to Asamoah any day. Somebody like a friend say Samuel Eto'o.
Samuel Eto'o.
He I think at the point in time he was Africa's leading. Can you tell me so? Obobo Roger Miller.
Eto'o.
Yes. What are you talking about? You see, you are talking about total contribution to African football. And these guys are legends. You see, maybe some of you don't have the benefit of history.
Having watched
What I say?
some of those matches.
Wow,
Ekosiisen
this
on
latest
Asempa
football,
FM.
we know, it's artificial, no. England, say mechanical football. You pass it, Hana, we had skill be any. Skill be any. Most people have a ball. Ball, yeah, boy. Who is the game person in this football? Yeah, mechanized you be who they say? You for born away now we are Bama, we now we are Chester, we now mechanical. But when you find a player on no jinemua, when you say Sakwawe, say pass be a man be it gives beauty to football.
Yeah.
What am I say?
Yeah.
They may not score goals, but they contribute to the beauty of football over the years. Obit is be the pele media obientimi when you are counting world best players. World best players of all time. We some of the Pele's and I'm telling you the first 5 I'll put him
What
in
do you
there.
have the Pele best?
Yes. Because ball acquiring bono. I'm telling you the truth. You can come and debate it any day, but just that, say, Africa football development, a bit different.
Yeah.
Some of them they have to break the ceiling for the younger folks. It's almost never easy. And our age also
I think
caught up.
videos are much share. Time on Marcel, no.
Kai.
Who said that trio? I think I bet the Pele, Jean-Pierre Papin.
Yes.
And a guy back on the crowd is saying.
Those days, I think Chris Waddle was also there. Basiboli. Challenge, stop. I mean, that time, a friend said Benatapi was the club owner for Marseille team. Massa, don't joke. Those were football days. So, and there football than mechanics. Ronaldo. Osha goes. He is not skillful. Penalty, Obeshe. Free kick, Obeshe. My friend said, go mouth melee, Obeshe. Where is his skill in football? Nothing. I mean, I don't watch goals. Me share ball. I don't ball. I don't have interest. That's why I've stopped watching football. Because I hardly see skill in football.
Today Ronaldinho.
Obi at me sorry now my academy now say yeah programming bibia or you to me the video game crash football ball. Come on.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Skill no Ronaldinho couch.
Massa.
Ronaldinho.
Massa. Ekuta ball out to say yes, this is the man. Osuli. You best soon say yeah, na say Osulia. And then your bobo be you Osulia ba ko kra wo.
Basulia de Messi Bobby Power.
What's he say?
Messi.
Oh no, Messi is good. Like I'm saying, he on your inspirational as World Cup year almost started year bad da what he says a good CBA or World Cup year near you with you. I'm going to work up near you. No so far so say. Oh, Charlie. Until another day, I'm in free.
Focus on your cap, Emma national team, and you're not correct. That's what you Olympic gold. What you World under 20 or you Argentina? Under 20.
I don't know how count too. I don't know how they will compare by friends by Maradona. Charlie, you see, maybe I'm a person who raise him guy and the Colonian duo. What I say, he should perform and show us. You see, football does not end with clubs. George Weah, look at where he went. Or even Nicrom. Or tried it. I mean, at the time when they were in at war, or qualify or mobile ball. What I said. So those are things legendary in Yema who bet me they are characterizing a legend. What I say, school, your friend say academy product now. Obey, please.
Anyways, in Jorabo Kojodu Asare and Amoten and Kano. But the news is that the NDC are postponing a more match for probity and accountability. And it's not a wasanke basso, but Modia Kwakoshe Monday. Me kind statement new Abdul Malik Weguba say match for probity and accountability by the NDC in memory of Rollins. I see. And now they his
adversary, his friends, arch adversary. The one he said he would strip naked. Anamba, Anyono. I don't know, his arch adversary that he promised to strip naked. Of Switzerland, crack or river, the bank account money near Kika. It's only allies.
But that was a mark of good journalism, and going that far was a mark of good journalism. Okay. The campaign so far, less than 2 weeks to go to elections 2020. What are the signs, at least from the NDC's perspective? What a kakra from Chairman Kojo Boateng. Those are the Electoral Commission announcement. Omoye said they are looking at announcing result in 24 hours. And then so there's some bit of good news from the judiciary. Say election petition be a bar. Now they want to get to a level at least within 42 days. The Supreme Court would have to decide on who actually won the election.
On that issue, why Gary Nimako?
Oh, some afraid 2 lawyers from the NDC and MPP. And I'm afraid many Gary Kasser, many Abraham Maleban so Kasa. They are legal practitioners and they have political parties.
Judiciary for now.
Judiciary or more so more assembly that harder. Or mark 42 days.
So I saw much a lawyers now offer. I said judges in the years Adi.
No, the Chief Justice.
Yes, the book we could have book.
Yeah, the manual is out.
We call launch. Until I'm business, and then I'm judicial.
That's the manual number.
Exactly. So you call them and ask them why the lawyers.
Why? Is there any problem talking to the lawyers?
There's no problem, but if you want the real it's not from the lawyers who are supposed to be the beneficiaries in quote of the book, but those who are propounding I feel said they should be the ones giving us enlightenment and why they arrived.
You were at the launch,
yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You should have a fair idea.
I do, but your listeners don't. So I think
the point is that
I think Obi, you see the perspective on the book, it should come from the judiciary service itself, not the beneficiaries who lawyers themselves also book, they will read it and use whatever it seems to want to put out but the real perspective, what went into it, the thinking, the friend is saying, do you get me?
I get you.
So that among throw more light on it, so that we can push for let's get some answers. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Except to say, it's a running story. It's something we can just get back to.
That's what I just wanted to add to.
It's something we can get back to. Today, we thought getting the lawyers would suffice, but we can still get back to the judicial service and find out more from them. Book nibi nyame adoma wochna. I'll go through myself and then all the angles in there ni ebehwe na yetimi akom. Enti honorable Kojo Asare atena se. Sanso ena chairman Kojo Boateng agema na atena se. Momi yentie we ye ba